Так, мы продолжаем. Так, Эвил Каджира, здравствуй. Андрюха, привет. Небольшие были траблы с интернетом. Полностью обрубило все. Сейчас хотя бы задание одно сделаем, которое хотел сделать. А то это не пойдет. Так, здесь была... На чем остановились? Здесь была беседа, здесь была передача с Хэкетом по поводу того, что мы дали интервью журналисту, типа, что это делать... Что это, типа, делать было сказать, не очень-то и... Как это называется слово-то? Не очень правильно было детали из расследования журналисту давать. Ну ладно. Так. Так, я хотел отправиться на... А куда я хотел направиться? Я уже забыл куда. А, на Наверию, вот. Наверие. Наверие. Туманность, конская голова. Система мир. Поехали.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Так, здесь какие-то появились группы под названием Цербер. Но это мы сделаем потом. Идем на Наверие. Приземляемся. Азат, добрый день, здравствуй.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Так, погнали. Берем с собой Лиару и Гаруса.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Так, пошли. Маэко Мацуо.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Weapon protectors, don't mind the alarms.
Пьер Дану. Спасибо за фоллоу.
I'm Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Так, пошли дальше.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Так. Торговец.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Контрабанда, получается.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Лицензию надо купить у
Of
него.
course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Стандартные предметы. Лицензия. Так, у него две лицензии. Лицензия Элкос и Розенков уже... Это у нас получается уже 6000 стоит. Давайте купим. Так, все.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Так.
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special
пропускаем.
that is not
I'm
inaccurate.
supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Так, ладно, давай возьмем это.
This one has
Контрабанда.
that is
Сделаю.
not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre.
Тассадар,
The
здравствуй.
package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one.
Это вторая часть. То есть
Please
до
do
этого
not
был
mention
обрыв.
this to Administrator
Проблемы с
Analaeus.
интернетом.
That one would levy fees.
Но там, в принципе, что такого не делали.
Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Так, все.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one
мы
awaits
взяли.
your return.
Там мы ходили по дополнительным, там, цитадели, завершили пару дополнительных. И потом оборвалось. Так. Это мы заберем потом. Так, пошли дальше. Так, нам нужен администратор. Так, по карте посмотрим. Метку, удали ты метку эту. Так, администрация. А, вот, все, идем правильно. Гараж. Мака. Так. Идем к администратору.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Analaeus.
One moment, please. Mr. Analaeus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Пошли к нему. Анализ. Так, а тут что у тебя? Заперто. Так, беседуем.
You will excuse me if I don't I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Так, этого не будем сдавать.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Так, и что у нас? Чтобы покинуть порт Ханьшань, вам нужен код доступа. Он есть только у Аналеуса и старших менеджеров. Значит, нам надо его где-то раздобыть.
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Так, ну-ка.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Так. Лорик Кин. Поговорите с Лориком Кином в баре отеля. Воспользуйтесь лифтом, который находится в верхней части площади напротив стыковочных шлюзов. Так, идем к нему, значит. Лорик Кин. Так, а лифты находятся у нас... Лифт в отель. Synthetic Insights. Наверное, в отель. Скорее всего, в отель. Так. Через площадь. И то... Насквозь площадь. Через нее. Так. Так, вот этот лифт. Активировать. Малин Калис.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Тормишк, здравствуй.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
И что будет за
What's in
это?
it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Давай сделаем.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Так. Рафаэль Варгас. С ним побеседуем.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Серега Престил, здравствуй. Интересует.
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades upon enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose. My own job is to count beans. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Does Binary Helix have any less than above-board projects? I'll keep my source confidential.
Certainly not. Our corporate reputation is sterling. I can assure you all of Binary Helix's operations on Noveria are strictly on the level.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
Так, секундочку, надо телефон видеть. Буквально пару минут. Так, я снова здесь. Ну, я не читал кодекс, там очень много информации. Так. Все, прошпионили за ним. Теперь что-то дадим, получим денежки.
Any results?
Держи.
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
А давайте еще.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750.
О, это уже получше.
Good day, Spectre.
Отлично. А, и получили отступника, да? А, ну ничего страшного. Так, Лори Кин. Вот он. Рассказывай.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Так, давайте расспросим сначала
I need to
его.
get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present.
Так, не то выбрал.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analaeus.
Indeed.
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the garage. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Да, восстановили. Все нормально. Так, что это там галилось? А, все хорошо. Это реклама. Так, интересно.
You have a plan?
Так, это мы...
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Так, нам надо... обратно. Так, и здесь был второй лифт, который нам нужен. Так, вот он. Здесь же, правильно? Да, здесь. Так, а это кто такой? А, это в гараж. Так, ну-ка поговорим с ним.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be in military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analaeus. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Cyanalea shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas for the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Так, поехали в синтетик компанию эту.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorick Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Так. Поехали. Кто у нас тут? Так, один здесь получается, да? Да, вот он. Здесь. Так, еще один где-то здесь. Забираем. Откуда? Так. Где-то снизу, что ли? Кстати. Панельку отключим. Ой, тут нычка. Забираем. 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 А где этот черт находится? Здесь где-то? Где ты? А, вот ты где. Так, все. Так. Набор улучшений забираем. Компьютер взламываем. Разыскивается. Внимание администратора Аналеиса. Человеку по имени Гэррет нужна информация о местонахождении одного из наших грузовых кораблей. Он считает, что по пути исследований в систему отваги на корабль его брата напали каперы. Требуется провести расследование. Так, это новый квест, правильно? Да. Отлично. А офис находится наверху, получается. Так, а тут еще есть. Оружейный шкаф. Взломаем. Забираем. Так. Тут больше ничего нет. Идем наверх. Так, шкаф взломаем. Забираем. Аптечку забираем. Компьютер Лорика Кина. Все, мы забрали доказательства. И возвращаемся к нему. Ой, Так, а там кто-то нас ждет.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Так, садимся быстро. Перезарядка. Так, готово. Еще двое осталось. Так, они, наверное, внизу находятся. Вот, первый. Первый готов. И остался один еще. Вот, я тебя видел. Вылезай. Готов. Так, теперь идем-ка налево, обратно к Лорику Кину. Так, это идем.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Analeas' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Так, хорошо, поговорим с ней. Так, лифт это был здесь второй. Так, выше был, выше, не здесь. Так. Поехали. Так, и где-то, вот Джанна Паразини.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeas' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analeas. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeas' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analeas' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Поможем ей.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Так, Лори Кин.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Так. Договорились с ним. Лорик согласился. Так, и нам надо вернуться к Джанне, получается. Скам-код, здравствуй. Так, сейчас, секундочку. Ох, ёпт, монетка. Спасибо, Андрюха, за поддержку, спасибо. Огромное спасибо. Да-да, они везде, эти автоманатки. Все вопросы знаете, кому... Все вопросы к этим манаткам знаете, к кому обращаться. Так, Джанна.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Я убедил Кина.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
Так, все, с этим разобрались.
Shepard, I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent.
I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Договорились, с нее пиво. Но это будет не в этой части. Там у него был шкафчик, надо его взломать. Обнесем его. Во второй части, по-моему, на планета Азария. Это, по-моему, Тессия, по-моему. Короче, его можно встретить, а можно не встретить. Так, это забираем. Больше у него ничего нет. Так, и получается... новый уровень. Так, прокачаем вот это. 3 очка еще осталось. Штурмовую винтовку прокачаем. Дробовики, и снайперку. Так, Лиара. Тебе мы прокачаем подъем и барьер. Гарус. Так. Давайте броню прокачаем ему. Так, все. Сохранимся. Так, и получается, нам уже можно ехать на вершину 15. Так, где находится это? Так, это лифт, где в Synthetic Insight. Значит, нужно налево и вниз. Сюда, значит. Так, гараж здесь. Открыть.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Держи пропуск.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Так, какая-то катсцена. О, нет. Ну, здрасте, мордасти. А еще и помехи. Замечательно. О, а вы там не одни. Кто-то тут еще есть. А, ты еще не помер. Так. Уложили. Что вы стреляете-то? А. Падай. Набор улучшений забираем. Ну-ка, Майка Мацуа.
What did you do here, Commander?
Защищался.
Me. I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Так, все, поехали. Так, здесь больше ничего нет. Цистерны с горючим. Все, здесь больше ничего нет. Так, поехали на вершину 15. Садимся. И в путь дорогу. Есть карта, есть. Так, все, есть. Поехали. Так, вижу врагов на карте. Сейчас мы их раскидаем. Так. Назад и вперед. Да еб... Назад. Щиты сраные. Это у нас Так, это колосс, по-моему. О, хороший просмотр. Ну, я сейчас вот завершу здесь и пока закончу, даже в то же время. Так. Кто у нас тут? А, это шагоход. Это... На, собака. Так, и где-то еще один. А, вот ты где. Так, здесь... Да эти щиты сраные, щиты. Так, ну-ка посмотрим, это можно взять. Ящик открываем. Забираем. Тоже открываем. Среднее и забираем. Ну-ка посмотрим. Средняя броня. Тяжелый нет. Так. Здесь все, поехали дальше. Так, на карте уже видны следующие враги. Так, видно, вижу. Так, и спереди кто-то еще есть. А, это пушка. Минус пушка. Так, там еще видна пушка, получается. А, целых две. Не лагаем. А где она? А, вижу. Готово. А где еще? А, вот ты где. Уничтожено. Здесь получается еще одна пушка. Вот она. До свидания. Так. И получается, мы приехали. Выходим. И погнали внутрь. А, еще не до конца приехали. Так. Кто-то здесь. А. Так. Движемся дальше. А, я вижу Джаггернаута. Джаггернаут упал. Так, вот еще двое остались. А. Эй-эй-эй-эй-эй-эй-эй! Кроган, сука.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Так. Посмотрим, что находится здесь. Ящик открываем. Забираем. Набор улучшений забираем. Так, а нам походу... Это куда? Кафетерию. А, нам туда и нужно.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Так, комната охраны. Запертый ящик открываем. Забираем. Улучшение забираем. Так, тут ничего больше нет. Поехали вниз. Или... А, это наверх. Какой вниз? Так, очень много врагов здесь каких-то. А, это гетты. Так, гетты. Так. Катсцена.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Оп, здравствуйте. Жуч... Ох, ёп. Сколько вас тут. А еще и мелкие. Так, еще двое.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Рахни. Понятно, значит, здесь что-то еще есть мощнее, чем рахни. И не говори. Все в одном. Так, на куда надо идти-то? Да убери ты эту метку эту. Так, гараж. К ядру... А, наверное, к ядру надо, получается. Значит, идем вот туда и налево. Так. Кодекс пополнили. Шкаф открываем. Забираем. Так, тут что у нас? Аптечка. Ну, заберем. И идем дальше. Что там вылезло? Откуда ты вылез-то? Не, сейчас я запущу. Как его звать? Ядро-то мира. Доберемся до него. Потому что время уже. Если бы не обрыв с интернетом, прошло бы сразу бы. Но, к сожалению, не получится. Так, сейчас я посмотрю, что у нас тут. Да, вот, сейчас я как раз к ядру. Сохранюсь здесь.
A backup power system, Commander. It must be for the station's mainframe.
The damage is not extensive. It could be repaired.
Так, ну, видимо, это уже ядро мира, которое нужно включить. Но включим его на следующем стриме. Сейчас я очки распределю. Так. Вот это. Так, все. Гарус. Штурмовые прокачаем. Снаряжение заберем. Сохранимся. Так, и все. На сегодня все. Это и так уже вторая часть. Если бы не обрыв интернета, прошли бы за сегодня. Здесь, в принципе, недолго. Но, к сожалению, из-за технических проблем не получится. Так, ну, в принципе, на этом я заканчиваю. Всем спасибо за стрим. Кто заходил, заглядывал. То, что за активность в чате. Отдельное спасибо Эвил Каджира Андрей. Спасибо за доброту. Пусть вернется в двойном размере доброта твоя. Огромное спасибо. Так, и следующий стрим. Сейчас я скажу, когда будет. Так, секундочку. Сейчас следующий стрим будет. Планируйте на 4 число. 4 августа. Тоже примерно где-то в час, может в 2. И подписывайтесь на телеграм-канал. Там будет оповещение, когда начало. Ссылочка в чате. Ну, ничего страшного, посмотришь в повторе. Там 2 части будет, там 2 части. В принципе, за сегодня не так много прошел, как хотелось. Так, ну все, в принципе. Всем сказал. Так, сейчас, секундочку. Да, все. Еще раз всем спасибо за стрим, за вашу активность. Спасибо за поддержку. Вы лучшие. Рейдов никого никак не буду, потому что нет смысла. Как появится компаньонка, тогда можно уже будет кому-нибудь ходить к рейдам. Ну и... Хотя, стоп. Да, не надо, никому без это не надо. Все. Все тогда. Всем спасибо за стрим. До новых встреч. Всем покедова.